Okay, let's read a bit more from, we'll read some from the Bible and listen to a little more Ron Wyatt. And let's go ahead and do that right now. Ron Wyatt first. From Revealing God's Treasure, starting at 1 hour and 11 minutes and 19 seconds.
In the wilderness of the Red Sea, traveling through a narrow canyon, then stopping at the Red Sea. This expanse of water is called the Gulf of Aqaba today, but in Moses' day, it was called the Red Sea. King Solomon also built a fleet of ships at Ezion-Geber, which is near Elat, on the shore of the Red Sea, in the land of Edom.
Hopefully we'll get to kings
Elat
later.
is modern-day Elat, Israel.
There's
Our
Israel.
modern Gulf of Aqaba is the ancient Red Sea, or Yam Suf. This is the beach where the children of Israel were trapped with nowhere to escape. The Egyptian army was fast approaching, and it appeared death was imminent.
You
The
can just
children of Israel cried out, "Because there were no graves in Egypt, have you taken us away to die in the wilderness? Why have
we're going to get to Exodus 14 here shortly.
you so dealt with us to bring us out of Egypt?"
But let's get to another part of Exodus right now. Starting with chapter 4, verse 1 through 5 from the Tyndale version. Moses answered and said, "The Cummins shall not believe to me, neither thy shalt hear my voice, but thy shalt say, The Lord appeared not to thee. Therefore the Lord said to him, What is this that thou holdest in thine hand? Moses answered, A yard. And the Lord said, Cast it forth into earth. And he cast it forth, and it was turned into a serpent, so that Moses fled. And the Lord said, Hold forth thine hand, and take the tail thereof. And he stretched forth and held, and it was turned into a yard. And the Lord said, That thy believe that the Lord God thy fathers appeared to me, God of Abraham, and God of Isaac, and God of Jacob. And now the King James Version. And Moses answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice. For they will say, The Lord hath not appeared unto thee. And the Lord said unto him, What is that in thine hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent. And Moses fled from it. And the Lord said unto Moses, Put forth thine hand, and take it by the tail. And he put forth his hand, and he caught it, and it became a rod in his hand, that they may believe that the Lord God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, hath appeared unto thee. And that ends that reading. Let's listen to a little more Ron Wyatt, and then we'll record the next one in a little bit.
The children of Israel were already out of Egypt when they were preparing to cross the Red Sea. This would exclude any crossing of the Bitter Lakes or the Gulf of Suez. It was at this site that God was preparing to demonstrate to his people a great miracle that would prove his loving care for them. This is the large beach on the Gulf of Aqaba, called Nuweiba, Egypt. This is where it appeared that the forces of darkness were about to be triumphant, but God was in control. Across the gulf is the land of Midian and the holy mountain of God. They were to camp between Migdol and the sea, Migdol meaning a fortified city or tower.
Okay, stick with us and we'll get to Exodus 14 verse 2 a little bit later. But for now, that's it.